Greetings, everyone. I'm not here to make friends on social media, okay? I just talk my talk and I just move through the streets of YouTube, okay? I'm going to remove every video I have in support of Boo, every single one. And I saw a message pop up from Romram showing that YouTube is giving them an opportunity to assess, and I'm assuming that live, and to take out any content that might be private. And if anybody wants to come here and argue that there was nothing in there and that Alicia said all these things and she was the one who started this, the point is she talked about her experiences. She never posted no personal message between her and her ex-partner. People have to understand that you just don't run off your mouth and just say things and expose people without knowing that there are legal ramifications for these kind of things. And I can support somebody's struggle. I can understand someone's pain. I can understand because you're a man, you can speak, you can express your feelings, you can ask for support. But this thing has gone to a whole other level. When you're going to take conversations between you and your ex-partner and share it with the whole world to prove what? To prove that you gave the big talk and the young woman believed, and then when she came to America she realized that you ain't and she bought this, story, hook, line, and sinker. A lot of people do that. Men make promises and women make promises too. This is why I always say to people, when you go to Jamaica, if you're rich, pretend you're poor. Don't sell people a story, because many of these individuals that are sponsored to these different nations, when they go and they see the environment that they have to live in, some of them have to go sleep in bed with dog. And then the person was coming to Jamaica and putting them in a five-star hotel and they dining out and living a fairy tale life. And what you think is going to happen when the people come and see it's not so? They get turned off. Everyone has a right to decide what type of life they want. If you want a rich man, you don't want a poor one pretending to be one. Do you understand me? So if that makes somebody a gold digger, then don't get involved with somebody pretending to be rich when you see that they like the nice things and the fine life, and swamping them with gifts and love bombing them. And then when they decide that you're not what I want, it's the worst thing is to get someone to switch upon you after they present a certain side of themselves, loving and kind and gentle and generous. Who told this man to go Jamaica to do all of these things to the family? And now that they're acting ungrateful, he's bitter. Nobody asked you to do that. You like a young girl, you get involved with the young girl. You must have ulterior motive to be doing all of that. What are you doing all of that for? As an older man, you have money to dash away? And then you come back and blame who? Blame yourself. And so the conversations that were released, private conversation, I don't blame her for reporting them. In fact, I would have a lawyer on their tail as well to show these people that you can't just come out and just say anything and everything you want just because it's a fun thing and people are enticing you and encouraging you. Please understand that your downfall is going to be the things that you do, the things that you say that can be held against you. This man has an agenda and a vendetta as far as I'm concerned. Boo does. Okay? Because Boo left the young girl. And because the young girl didn't get deported, or because the young girl move on with the next man, he's getting into his feelings and feeling some type of hurt. He is not hurt just because he loved her. He left her. And because she showed up with her belly, he's into his feelings. But, sir, you couldn't get the girl pregnant. The girl was embarrassing you. You should be so happy that she left. The humiliation you felt online with her sharing certain things. You were married to her when you were doing those pranks. And she was clearly saying, me can't take it dead DIC. You can't expect this woman to stay in that. You couldn't keep her servicing. You couldn't keep her serviced. And women, you have to be fair, to be honest. Like if you're in a relationship with a man who's loving and kind and good to you and whatever, and you're an old woman and he can no longer serve you, then you're gonna be remembering the good times. But even you who've been with your partner for a long time and you'll never leave him when he's not able to keep up with his duty. is conjugal duty. You'll stay with him, but if he's coming to disturb you with no deadlock, you're going to be angry. She said a lot of things, and a lot of it was humiliating. What? Isn't he happy? He should be happy she's gone. He left her because he said, I realized I was going to go down a path if I didn't. So, what is the problem? What's the problem? I am turned off. I am no longer in support of Boo. I don't care what she did. I don't care which man she take upon him. I don't care because the thing is low. Okay, it's not nice. That to me just seemed like you're I don't know. Take conversations we've had and share it with other people. It's tantamount to people sharing these videos with their intimate moments. So what? She said all of these things. We all do that as women. Men do it to us, we do it to them. I don't care. I'm not supporting him anymore because guess what? At the end of the day, those of you who want to support him, I'm happy he has his support. I'm happy he has his team. But nobody can browbeat me or brainwash me into saying that what is unfolding is good. I was not with the brother for coming out and say all that he said. And now that this man is talking all kinds of stuff, it just goes to show that he's foolish. He shouldn't have come and said anything publicly. I'll never change that. What happened, happened. The woman had 9 months to be pregnant and has given birth, and she's been with some other person. And I don't care if it's the day after they left or the divorce came through. It's none of my business. I just don't like unfairness, guys. It's not right. I'm glad YouTube sent that message. They will think twice. I'm glad that YouTube will shut that stuff down. Telling your story and sharing your pain and your suffering and your hurt is one thing. But trying to, just like I didn't like when the young lady come out and said all these things about him, I certainly don't like what he's doing. Stay blessed, everyone.